This podcast is a proud member of the Tech Podcast Network. Visit the Tech Podcast Network at www.techpodcast.com. If it's tech, it's here. Welcome to Calcast, your Create International podcast. This is Gospel Gadget Podcast, episode 77. Welcome, listeners, to Gospel Gadget Podcast. We want to show you what God is doing in terms of using technology to spread the gospel message all over the world and especially cross-culturally towards unreached peoples. Greetings, Gospel Gadget Podcast listeners. We are excited to be bringing you a whole new series of episodes that relate to media for movements, very similar to what we've been talking about and sharing with you from God Network News. But in this series, we're going to be looking at the same people groups, the same movements, but looking at how technology and media are being used to enhance and spark and even accelerate movements. We have a school that trains people in DMM, and they travel all over Africa in different places. They recently had one in Malawi, and then before that, they were running one in Sudan, and so they go all over. And it's called HMT, which stands for Harvest Multipliers Training. And so he would be able to give you lots of materials and things that you need for the training. And I'm sure he would be willing to come to help and train your people, to help them out, to take you to the next level. Because it seems like you're already multiplying, and you just need a little boost, a little bit of a help, and then things can really take off fast. Some of our other movement leaders that we're working with in Indonesia, this man, his name is Michael. He works with the Balinese people. It's a Hindu group, but he then got together with another one of his trainers, and they went to the island. It's a very big island next to Bali. And that is all Muslims in that people group, millions of them. And he went and he actually trained a group there of people who were starting to see some people come to the Lord, some Muslims coming to the Lord there. And they trained them within 3 weeks, just within a month of the training. They had already multiplied to the third generation in just 1 month.
Wow.
And it keeps growing and growing very quickly. And so, and even his group, the man named Michael who was doing the training, when I spoke to him about 3 months ago, last time, he only had 3 generations in his movement. And when I talked to him about 3 weeks ago, he's now over 5 generations.
My goodness. Woo.
Yeah. So this is the training that we give to people, that we can give to people. It's very simple. It's very practical training. And so I can, and Paulo helps with this training. When it's done in Africa, he helps with the training. So I'm sure that he can actually run it himself. But and maybe he could get some help from some of our movement leaders in Mozambique and Malawi also. They work with Muslims, and they both have both of them have fairly large movements. The man in Malawi, he has about 10,000 people in his movement. Yao people, Yao, and the man in Mozambique, he has more than 15,000.
My goodness.
Yeah. So I'm sure that we can get some help for you. In this area, because it sounds like to me, you're already seeing multiplication. You just need a little bit of help, a boost, and you'll really take off.
Yeah.
Your movement will really take off. So I will connect you with Paulo. Definitely.
Yeah. It will be okay to just connect me with Paulo.
Yeah.
It will be nice, because even yesterday I was sitting with a few leaders. It was 3 leaders. So they was asking me a lot of questions. So they asked me, teacher, how can we do, and how can we we want to see the movement in this village. So these leaders, they have a plan. So they told me, we have a plan. After 1 year and a half, we need to see the Segeju tribes. It's not enriched, enriched. So we need to see. Yeah, we need to see Segeju tribes enriched. So not enriched. So how can we do to see the more movement? So, and yesterday we planned for the second week in September. On September next month. I think it should be next month. Maybe on September 2nd week, we plan to have a seminars for these leaders. And these leaders, they want to learn for 1 week, how can we move from 14 groups we have to get more than groups and more believers. So we have that plan to meet them in September. So I
very
think,
good.
Yeah, it will be good when Paulo coming and to help us, to teach us, and to see how can we go far. I'm so happy.
That would be great.
Yeah, thank you so much for help.
I will contact him right away.
You're listening to Gospel Gadget Podcast. Visit our website at godnetworknews.com.
Are you using media? Do you use any kind of media or audio, Bible, or anything like that in your work? Have you used anything like that?
Yeah, I'm using the audio, but there is a one guy. I asked that guy to help us to get the audio Bible, and that guy told me, so we don't have enough money to help you, but we can buy maybe some memory cards, maybe 20 memory cards or 30 memory cards, and to give to keep the audio Bible and to give you. So it was a nice idea, but the challenge, more than people in this area, they don't have phones. Because the place we live, no network. Even me, I ride my bike for 15 kilometers to get a nice network to communicate with you. So many people there, they don't have the phone. They don't have how to use the phone. So memory cards, it's okay, but it's not the best for these people. But they like the audio Bible. They like so much audio Bible. They like so much.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, Let me just tell you about something, because one of the things that we're doing to help people is not only getting media or training people for media, even simple media and things like that, but also in cases like yours, people don't have a phone that you can even put it on, but and maybe they don't have electricity very often. So one of the ministries in the Media for Movements group network, they are called Hope Tech Global. What they do is a Christian ministry. They make mobile devices. They make audio devices and other kinds of things. They're very famous for this. Actually, they're very humble. So most people don't know that they are the ones that are making all of the machines for the big ministries like Jesus Film and Renew Outreach, these different big media ministries. They are making the machines for them, the devices. Let me show you something that they make. Have you seen these machines before? They're called Kulumi. So do you see the little animal, the stuffed animal?
Yeah.
That is for children. And you see the little light in its chest. It has one of these machines inside of it. And so the children lay their head, they bring it to bed when they go to sleep, and it speaks out God's word to them as they're going to sleep. Yeah. Or maybe songs and things like that about Jesus or whatever. And you can put whatever audio you want on it. They don't tell you what to put on. They give you the cables so you can hook to your computer and put the audio on there, like the audio Bible in the language of your people. So the large one, the large yellow one you see here, that one has a strong light. It has a light for seeing at night. It has a radio inside there, and it has the audio that can play your audio Bible. And a big speaker, that's that part on the front there. And you can hang it up. It has a handle. But then they have a small one. You see the one next to it. This is the brand new one they just made. And all of these are solar powered. No batteries needed. No batteries. So you just put it in the sun, or you put it on the window sill where the sun can hit it, and it will charge forever. No need for batteries ever. So you put the audio that you have, the audio Bible that you're using, you can put on this. And a person can take this small one, they can have the audio Bible, and they put a headphone. It has a jack, it has a hole for a headphones, little cheap headphone.
Wow,
and they can put it in their ears, they can put it in their pocket, and they can work in the field. They can work in the field, in the rice field, whatever they're doing, and nobody knows, but they're listening to the Bible, you see? So they can do this kind of secretly. Anyway, this company will send these to you for free.
Wow, thank you. Woo!
No cost. And all you have to do is you just have to go on their website. You just put your name and your address, maybe your church or whatever it is, and you send it to them, and then they will mail you 5 of each of these. So you get 5 of the sheep, 5 of the small unit, and 5 of the larger unit. They give you 15 for free, and they send to you for free.
Wow.
So if you're interested in this, I can give you the web page where you fill out the application. And when you fill out the application, you can just put my name at the bottom. They probably say, who recommended you or something. And then they will contact me and say, okay, is this good? Okay, we're going to send this to them. Wow. So it's amazing. But they're doing this because this is their ministry, and they want to help movement leaders like you. You're the people that they want to help with these machines. Yeah. And eventually, if you use them and you go, these are working so good, but we could use another 50 of them or something like that, then they will also get those to you. So this is like the first ones for you to be able to test and see if it worked well, for your situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting this. When you send this document to me, I will do now, because really I need it. Really I need it, because our friends we have from the Muslims, the youth from the Muslims, so they can put it in their pockets and hearing the word of God. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh man, need this. We need this.
Okay. I'll make sure you get that. You'll get it within the hour, within a half hour. Yes. I'll send all of this to you. This is just one example of things that we in Media for Movements, we want to help the people doing DMM, doing the church planting, and to just help the work and help you be successful and help you your movement accelerate whatever way we can. What you can be doing is you can be praying and asking the Lord, oh, this is really good. What other things could we use?
If you enjoyed this episode, please consider donating to help us continue to bring exciting stories fresh from the field. Visit our website at godnetworknews.com and select the PayPal link on the right side of the page, or consider becoming a Patreon partner to receive access to more valuable materials exclusive to our members.